Michigan, nothing. Takes it from Connor. 10-17 first quarter, Virginia 3, Michigan 1. First quarter, Virginia 4, Michigan 3. Outside. 14 first. Go, wait. Got you.
Pete! Will, use it, taxi Will, use it! They don't have internet? Come on, Pete!
Pete!
Gotcha!
Oh, Pete.
Sam Goodwin who said that?
Oh no, Sam Goodwin classic.
defense at another level in terms of just that sixth sense of where teammates are.
Nick Rowlett, 37 for the Maize and Blue, and Petey Lasalla now in his 5th season. As Lars Tiffany likes to say, yeah, he's still there. And a face-off violation. It belongs to Rowlett and Michigan. It's a Wolverines team that in the first half did not back down. Rowlett, this team was not as bad as that 8-game losing streak leads you to believe, and they've got a real chance to get to the NCAA tournament this year for the first time.
Yeah, this is the year you want to see them turn the corner as Lasalla does what he does in terms of winning face-offs, but also after the initial draw. That's why this is such an intriguing matchup for me with Nick Rowlett and Petey Lasalla. They're both excellent in terms of finding ways to create offense off the draw. But this is such a critical year for Michigan. He dabbled with him at attack in the preseason. I think Xander Dixon gives you another quarterback, not at the level of a Matt Moore, but he can pass, he can score, create some of his own offense. So when you put those two behind together, it takes a little bit of pressure off of Connor Schellenberger.
Noah Chismar wins the ground ball off the face-off, trying to get past Jimmy Pisani, the freshman. Chismar played well as a freshman last year, now a sophomore. Here's Dixon.
Post you up, so when you play him as a post guy, then he beats you with speed and quickness. When you play him speed and quickness, he'll body you. The complete 5 minutes from where I live, and in the offseason, I always see him at the high school turf, working on his feet, working on his shot.
They almost tied the game right there.
Yeah. Watch him in warm-ups, and you watch him in practice and in games. You can't even tell me what hand he is, because he's equally effective going right and left. He's equally effective passing and warm-ups, and you watch him in practice and in games. You can't even tell me what hand he is, because he's equally effective going right and left. He's equally effective passing and scoring. Shelley is a machine.
Here comes Petey Lasalla, 5th-year senior. He has rewritten a big part of the Virginia face-off record books. And Kark, what's impressive about his performance today, we weren't sure he would even play. He has been banged up. He didn't play in both scrimmages. He's been nursing all sorts of ailments throughout the offseason. And Lars Tiffany said the weird thing about Petey, on game day, for whatever reason, he's able to find that extra gear. He's able to find that extra oomph to get ready. And he not only plays, he plays well.
Anish, he was in a boot before the game all week. This is a guy who squats more than any player on the team. And he absolutely gets after it in the weight room. And his competitive fire is unmatched. And a lot of times, Petey, as a face-off guy, I'm like, oh, they need to preserve him, and they shouldn't be playing him this much, and why is he still on the field for offense? It's for moments like that, right? And daring Virginia not to slide to him, and he's making them pay.
Rowlett wins this one from Lasalla. He's a threat, too, to score. Rowlett trail check by Whalen. Rolling toward the back line. Sawstad keeps it in play.
It comes fence. And when he gets that second exchange, Virginia does not go and play him up top. And boy, he can hammer it.
Now a chance here for Michigan again. They can tie it. Here comes Rowlett. Over to Cohen.
Fine joke.
I was listening to the Streaking the Lawn podcast, and Carolyn Darney brought up that point. Who do you put the short stick on when you're facing Virginia? Listen, you love your penny stocks. I think Michigan's going to make the NCAA tournament this year. I really do.
I think this is a huge moment for them. Even if they lose this game, the #1 team in the nation, the way that they've been able to absorb. A stat for Schellenberger right there. That was a hockey assist, but he made that play on the ground, and his ability to understand 7. Your goaltender in Matt Nunes has no idea how to track that. And that's twice that he's posted up and shot around the defense for Virginia. He did it in the 3rd quarter, and now answers in the. There'll be a lot of competition in between, but for Virginia offensively moving forward, you know you have your inside presence with Peyton Cormier. You know you have your perimeter players with guys like Thomas McConvey and obviously Connor Schellenberger. The one thing